Philadelphia's cold, dark streets hide a hard truth in the nooks and crannies, on subways and behind the shadows. More and more of our kids are struggling to survive.
The scenes are too common and heartbreaking. The homeless dozing on a bench, their possessions stacked nearby.
Never seen it this bad in 27 years.
Correct, without a doubt. This is, it's a part of the landscape of Philadelphia.
It's not easy in any aspect of the word of being homeless. It's a struggle in everything, finding food, finding shelter, finding clothing.
Abandoned by his family, the sidewalks of Germantown became his home.
Being homeless is really undescribable. Like, the only way you can actually describe it is by doing it.
Yeah, you said nobody talked to you all day.
Yeah, all day long. Just one of them days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't see how we're going to break the cycle.
Any of us can become homeless, and it's, it can, sometimes it can feel safe to see someone else as an other, and to not be able to see yourself in their shoes and think, well, that couldn't be me. And I think that, recognizing that, like, unpredictable happens. No one plans to become homeless. In the name of our organization, it's this idea that, one step away, anyone can be one step away from homelessness.
Basically grew up in a suburban neighborhood. Went to a pretty good school. And, and then after school I went to work, for my grandfather and my uncle who had their own business back then.
What type of business?
In sheet metal fabrication, which was a big thing at the time.
My grandfather was a sheet metal worker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, until the day he died.
Yeah, maybe I knew him at one point. Who knows? And I basically did what most people would call, blue collar work. Worked in factories, worked in restaurants, and nowadays a lot of the factory jobs have been outsourced. And sometimes I do regret not actually going to get maybe a little bit of college experience, realizing that there's more to life than just. I guess what I'm saying is back then when I took these jobs where I was making money and working a lot of overtime, I didn't always I didn't look at the big picture at the time that some days these jobs would no longer be around.
You thought it'd be forever.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a mistake a lot of people make.
Ended up at one step away because I feel like it, it's doing some pretty cool work to provide a real opportunity for people experiencing homelessness, but also to cover stories that often go uncovered, and to kind of create an economic system that helps people where the dominant economic system is failing.
That got you into the Occupy movement?
Yeah, I stumbled upon that by accident, just walking through Center City one day, and I ran into a friend of mine who was there. And he was explaining to me what was going on. I said, oh, okay. I thought I would just the weather was warm, people were living in tents, and I figured, okay, just stay there, disguise the fact.
It's a built-in community.
And just try to, find another job in the meantime, which I never had any suitors, so to speak.
But you did find one step away, so there was some good that came out of it?
Yes.
It goes with the idea that any of us can become homeless, and it's, it can, sometimes it can feel safe to see someone else as an other, and to not be able to see yourself in their shoes.
I was out there one day and I had this one woman come up to me with a loaf of white bread. And I'm looking at her like she's crazy, I can't do nothing with that. It's and what that tells me is people like that, they don't understand, they have no idea what being homeless is all about. I do this so I don't have to take a donation of white bread or I like to eat normal food just as much as, or nutritional food just as much as the next person.
This opportunity for advancement and employment for people who are experiencing homelessness or joblessness, or might have barriers to finding a more traditional form of employment. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of filling that economic niche of what can be done to help people in that situation and community find something that works for them.
What I usually explain to people who don't know is that this is how homeless people such as myself make a living the right way. We write stories in here. As a matter of fact, here's mine. That's another reason I make sure I'm in there every month. And we pay a quarter for each paper, sell them for $1, whatever people would like to give, and we use that to build up our own savings.